Alright, so what's going on, guys? My name is Brad, aka iPodMemorizer11, and as you can see, I've finally hit Prestige Master level 1000 on January 2nd, 2017. So basically, just a little over a year of after I reached like regular Prestige Master level 56. So yeah, I probably would have hit it a little earlier, but college came in the way. I was about level 800 something in August before I left, and then on breaks, I finished off the last 150 or so levels. So it would have been probably close to like 10 or so months, but yeah, college comes first. This is just kind of like a hobby, something I wanted to accomplish. There's nothing really special about it. It's just a number, really, on a game that really doesn't matter all that much, but it's a nice achievement for me either way. So today I'm going to be doing my final stats and just giving like a little goodbye to Black Ops 3. I'm probably still going to play this though, but I'm gonna ease up on it a little bit. Just yeah, just a tad since I've been playing so much. So before I start this off, I just want to say that they see me roll an emblem. It is all gone. I got permanently banned from emblems, even though I know you probably have seen the emblem in like past commentaries or whatever. It's probably somewhere in there, but I don't know. I guess I got too many reports on my emblem for some reason, even though it's not offensive and people with swastikas are free to roam on this game. But yeah, I'm permanently banned from it, so I just substituted it with a decent looking emblem. So yeah, then we got every multiplayer calling card of the game. I would have most of the zombie ones, but the only three I'm missing are gobblegums that I get out of liquid divinium. So yeah, I'm trying to be resourceful with those. Yeah, I don't think I have enough stuff for burned out. I definitely have enough for wall power and phoenix up, but I just got to get that done. I haven't really been playing too much zombies lately, just because. So here's my stats. I guess I'll show off my combat record first. So I hit 130,000 kills in multiplayer, over 3,000 wins. I don't think my KD's gone up very much. It's pretty much the same as all the other combat record videos you've seen. My score per minute's gone down a little because I've been playing CIA with other people, with Sam and Max. So obviously S&D probably only gonna get like under 100 score per minutes mostly, and for someone with an over 460 score per minute overall, it's probably gonna drop a lot. So that's what happened to me. Let's take a look at game modes. Obviously, I've put the most time into TDM. I I honestly believe that my win loss would be higher on this if I didn't lag out of so many games. I could probably take off at least 100 losses on this just from lagging out of games. This game servers, I don't know, they're just so unbelievably glitchy. Yeah, so then we got Domination, Hardpoint. Haven't really played that very much. S&D's kind of increased because I've been playing CIA, and if you don't know what CIA is, we just run around with silenced MR6s as our primaries, and we just kind of like rush objectives and be all tactical and stuff. So yeah. Then the rest of the game modes I just played for 100%er. I haven't really played too much Fracture. Not too much of a fan of that. It's kind of like a glorified drop zone, and it's just me. I'm not a huge fan of drop zone. So moving on to specialists, I got boatload of kills with the Ripper. Haven't really used Ripper much. I've been using the Scythe and sprinkled in with a little kinetic armor here and there, but it's mostly the Scythe for the last 100, 200 or so levels or so. I don't know what it is with the Ripper. It just feels weird to me or something like that. So I feel like I can get more kills with the Scythe more consistently. Like with the Ripper, you can just kind of pull it out, but you end up forgetting about it just because it's so easy. But with the Scythe, you can only get it like 2 or 3 times a game. So yeah, I've been using that a bunch. Kinetic, it's been up there for quite a while now. Nothing new there. Purifier, I usually pulled out on Nuketown 24/7's active camo. Always a decent ability to pull out whenever Overdrive, used it pretty much whenever I went melee only. Graph spikes, yeah, just used it for hero armor, nothing big. And most of these are just like hero armor stuff. I don't really use very much of this. Gambler and Rogue, I've just kind of been stockpiling the tokens. I haven't been using that all that much. Score streaks, I basically only moved to UAV counter, UAV, and hater. Sometimes I switch it up. I used to use UAV counter, UAV, Cerberus leading up to this. Sometimes I switched it for UAV, Cerberus, and hater if the lobby was good, but I think the most consistent thing for me is UAV counter, UAV, and hater. It's just me. I don't really use high lethal streaks. That's just not me. If I'm not getting it, then if I'm not getting it consistently, then there's really no point. Equipment, I don't really use very much of it. I basically only used it for challenges for 100%er. Nothing big there. Occasionally I throw on trophy systems or Semtex if I have an extra equipment slot, but otherwise, yeah, I skipped out on equipment. Just more attachments and more perks. They're a little more beneficial to me. So let's move on to weapons. Obviously, I'm going to have the Broccoli up here. This is easily my most used gun because I consistently used it on Combine, and all the other guns I don't really consistently use on a map, so obviously I'm going to get more kills with this one. But yeah, if you haven't seen the Broccoli Squad montage, that's the reason this is so high up there. I'll leave a link down in the description. And I'm still debating on making a second one. I don't think I am because that's a lot more recording time than I have. Basically, the only time I have is when I'm on breaks from college and then summer, and I just kind of want to chill out with friends instead of stressing over montage clips and stuff like that. So I don't know, we'll have to see what's down the line. I always seem to go back on my word. So moving on, VMP, just a standard tryhard class. Elcar is my standard go-to secondary. It's very consistent. It's basically the Cap 40, so I always try and put that on whenever I'm using like a sniper class or whenever I'm using a primary that has an extra equipment slot available. Haymaker, I enjoy using this gun. It's like the AA-12, but slightly weaker, slightly stronger. I don't know. With the jumping, it makes it a little stronger, but it shoots marshmallows. I will be the first one to admit that. KRM, I used this quite a bunch since the last time I made this video. I'm pretty sure it was further down on the list, but I pulled this out a lot on like evac and Exodus just because it's a very good gun for that map. It works very well for the map. Yeah, nothing much to say there. HVK, solid gun. Nothing much to say there either. Weevil, also solid gun. I enjoy pulling this out and just jump shotting on people. XR2, alternate to the M8. Rounding up the top 10, ICR and Man of War. I'm trying not to use guns like the Man of War, the VMP, the Kuda, or the KN as much. I just want to have... I don't know, I just want it to be a little more challenging and not having to use like easy guns, or so-called easy guns. Most people will kind of agree that the Man of War and the VMP, like the M8, they're probably the trifecta in this game, but Kuda and KN, they're pretty overused, especially in TDM, just because there's a lot of lower levels and people that don't like variety in their lives. So I'm going to try and venture off from those two. So going down the list, you'll kind of see that most of the guns are pretty much in the same range. I've gotten my PO6 all the way up to 3,000 kills. I don't really use this as a sniper gun, really. I just kind of use this as like a walking tank sort of deal. I just run around jump shotting people with a Elo or a Recon and hope for the best, really. Yeah, I don't really try and snipe in this game, so that's why the snipers are pretty far down. So as you can see, SVG, 1,600 kills with that. All these guns, yeah, I got the Basilisk out of a supply drop, my triple play supply drop, and I think this is my highest KD gun. I'm not entirely sure, but this gun is ridiculous. I just have to say it's ridiculous. You can you'll see my class setup later, but I like to run fast mag and extended mag and high cal, and In the future, I kind of want to try out using laser sight and just running around hip firing people because I don't know the exact stats on this thing, but I think that it has probably like the best one of the best hip fire like ranges out of the assault rifles. I don't know what to say, like crosshair ranges, something like that. I don't know. And then outside of 1,000 kills, you got just like the Shadow Claws, the Interdiction. I unlocked the Marshal finally out of the supply drop. Unfortunately, didn't get to use it when it was actually overpowered, but I've been running around with it trying to get it gold, slowly but surely. This gun is pretty awful to get headshots with, I have to admit. So, yeah, the rest of these are just kind of like melee weapons. I did get the Enforcer recently out of the no duplicate thing. So, the only guns that I didn't get that I actually really want are the Peacekeeper and the DBSR. The rest of them are just kind of like meh, I can go without using them. DBSR I kind of want to use just because it's a sniper and it's variety. So, yeah. I don't really have much here. I tried going CIA in Arena for a while, so that's why it's my most used gun. I didn't really touch Arena very much because it kind of sucked compared to Black Ops 2 League play, which is a real shame. But oh well, I kind of wish they would have done something with that. Leaderboards, I am ranked 1464 in the world at this very moment. I think before I left for college, I want to stay in the top 1,300, somewhere around there. So I was much higher at a point, but I think I was outside of the top 2,000 before I got home. So yeah, this is where I'm at now. So I can just scroll through my game modes. 423 score per minute, 1.87, just over 70,000 kills in TDM. Easily my most played game mode. I guess that's understandable. Free for all, I have a pretty high score per minute. I only played it for like my most, or my 100%er wins. So yeah, it's not really going to be that impactful. Kill confirmed, pretty high score per minute. I never really touched kill confirmed unless it was in Chaos Mosh Pit or like the Nuketown playlist, so that's why I have such a high score per minute. Domination, kind of the same deal, unless there was a daily challenge. I don't know about Dom in this game. I didn't really like it compared to most games. Like before, I used to play only Domination with some TDM sprinkled in it, but I kind of flip-flopped on that because, I don't know, the B flag, I hate it whenever it's stacked in the middle of the map and there's like 12 different ways where you can get killed from, because usually I'm the one solo capping it, so I kind of like it to be a little accessible, easy for me to cap, and not have me beat around by people that actually know what they're doing compared to my scrub teammates. Alright, so hardpoint, I'm pretty sure I dropped in score per minute. I think it was a little higher on this one. I don't know, not much to say here. I haven't really played too much hardpoint since I moved out of the Nuketown playlist. S&D, score per minute went up. All of these kills are basically from me running CIA. I think there was a point where I was going for ninja diffuses, so I think my score per minute took a hit from like camping in the back with melee weapons. But I have a reason for doing it. I was going for ninja diffuses for my 100%er. So yeah, don't yell at me. Demolition, pretty easy game mode, so gonna have a pretty high score per minute on that one. Nothing much to say here. Capture the flag, same thing, just played for wins. Got a high score per minute out of it because apparently most people camp. That's why I'm so high up. Oh well, whatever. Uplink, I don't know why they don't do score per minute on this one, but I don't really play this much. I didn't really do the Ripper ball trick or whatever, so yeah. Safeguard, people seemingly like to camp in this because my score per minute isn't all that high, but yeah, haven't played that much recently. Gun game, I don't know why I have a 0 score per minute, but it was fun while it lasted. It was kind of annoying because the last thing was fists and I kept getting killed, but yeah, I got a pretty decently high score per minute on, or win rate on that one. And Fracture I didn't really play all that much, so yeah. Moving on to medals, I finished it off with 6 nuclears and 6 unstoppables. And as you can tell, I have a pretty terrible nuclear or brutal to nuclear rate. 17 brutals with only 6 nuclears. I don't really know what else to say. I guess I'm just a choke artist. So 5 kill chains. I think you guys have seen every kill chain that I've done in my Black Ops 3 montage, which I will also link down in the description. It's basically all the clips that I hit over the last year or so. Then 56 Relentlesses, which is just an awful stat. I don't really know what else to say there. Yeah, 120 quad feeds. A lot of them are like specialists and red guns and stuff. Broccoli's pretty easy. Ripper, also easy. Scythe, yeah. Not too many sniper quad feeds on that one. I don't really know what else. I'll just scroll through it if you guys are interested. Yeah, not much to say there. 2022 bully medals, obviously. I use kinetic the most, so it's gonna appear the most. I don't really know what else to say. 68 ice medals, 55 hard stops. Not much there. I don't really know what's gonna be up here. Yeah, I don't really use that many lethal kill streaks anyways. Black cells, yeah, same thing. I kind of took out the black cell after I hit Prestige Master. Yeah, I was completely fine with UAVs. I would like to think that my gun skill is decent enough so that if the UAV was up, I don't know, it's not worth me running a black cell and having to shoot that down instead of me just running around and predicting like when people come around quarters and stuff. So yeah, I only pull out the launchers whenever there's like a Wraith or Raps or whatever. I need to shoot that down. I'm sure there's not very much game mode stuff that would be interesting. It would just be like hardpoint stuff since I only play TDM. So last but not least, we'll just scroll through the classes. They haven't really changed much, but I think I'll explain a couple things. So you guys have seen most of this. M8 is just like a tryhard class. Weevil, I pull this out every so often. I use grip stock, or yeah, grip, quick draw, and rapid fire. Just jump shot people with it. The M8 I use long barrel high cal with an elo sight, RK5, and then major there. Haymaker, since I got all of my challenges done with, I had a free slot, so I have extended mag on it now. Long barrel rapid fire, you know the deal. Mana War, I use BOA because it reduces recoil, so why not? It just substitutes me throwing on a grip, and then I use rapid fire high cal quick draw. Just to counter this kind of slow movement. BMP, I try not to use very much unless I'm like, I want to try super hard, so it's just grip fast mag stock. I've been playing around a lot with the attachments because there was a period of time where I didn't use grip, but then the recoil was too much, so I was like, okay, screw it, I'll just throw on grip again. And yeah, this is what I came out to. Broccoli, you guys have seen this class before, this hasn't changed at all. Extended mag rapid fire long barrel, easily the best attachments for this gun. I mean, you could throw on fast mag for extended mag, but I like the spraying potential. All right, so the PO6, I switch between recon and elo just depending on how my aim is feeling. I feel like the recon is a little better than the elo, just because of the zoom. So I took off silencer on it just to make it a little harder. I kept extended mag and FMJ, and I had a fourth perk on. I think it was Blast Suppressor on that one, but I felt like I sprayed a little too much, so I threw on fast mag just to counter the reload time and not have me caught with the pants down. Elcar secondary, nothing much there. So this is a class I've been using with for my marshals. I got them dual wield, and then I have 5 perks and then Semtex. I don't really know what else to do with the last slot. I use overclock with like grav spikes just to be a douchebag. It's kind of fun running around with overclock grav spikes because I can usually get like 6 kills in a decent amount of time. So every minute and a half to 2 minutes or so, I'm just popping off another grav spike and probably annoying the other team. But I wouldn't normally use grav spike. I think they're pretty overpowered for what they're worth because you don't even need thumbs to activate them. You just press your bumpers. So yeah, if you think about it that way, you don't even need thumbs to do it. You need thumbs to aim, but you don't need them to just pop a grav spike every 5 minutes or however long it takes when you're going like 2 and 32. So this is my Bastos class. I was talking about this earlier. Probably gonna take off one of these things and stock on laser sight. Probably gonna be high cal. Then this is my anti-aircraft class. This hasn't changed at all since I did my last one. I got Blind Eye, Cold-Blooded Hardwired to just counter all the streaks, Engineer to just show me where everything is, EMPs for ground kill streaks, Dingo to knock out the Wraith whenever I'm out of siege ammo. Yeah, it's pretty much the standard anti-aircraft class you should have. I don't really know what else to say for all the other guns. You can see my Kuda. I think I use Grip, Extended Mag, and Rapid Fire for that one. Vesper, Extended Mag, Grip, and Fast Mag. Pretty standard for that one. Probably the best attachments. Pharaoh, I don't know. It's a pea shooter. So I try not to use it very much. I don't really have a recommended attachment loadout for it. Razorback, Rapid Fire, Extended Mag, and oh, what's it called? Stock, probably. HD-40, again, don't really have a class for it. Yeah, it's not much to say here. Garand, Elo, Extended Mag, or, yeah, Elo, Fast Mag, that's it. Fast Mag and High Cal, just because I need to empty out the clip faster. FAMAS, yeah, I use a bunch of different attachments. Shotguns, not really much to say, neither the LMGs. My SVG, I use Thermal, Extended Mag, Fast Mag, and Rapid Fire, I want to say. I think that sounds right. Yeah, it's probably my go-to like sniper class if I want to ever snipe in this game. So, yeah. Anyways, guys, I probably shouldn't have been talking for 22 minutes on a class setup video, but I just wanted to make this the final one in case I ruined my stats or I want to make another one. So I'm probably going to make more Black Ops 3 stuff in the future. I'm going to have an update video tomorrow explaining kind of what I want to do for 2017. So just be on the lookout for that. I'll have some more Black Ops 3 gameplays on the way. And yeah, so that's going to be it, guys.